Good day to you all. We are here as advocates of the High Court of Kenya who represented David Mokaya, the 24-year-old university student who had been charged in court for allegedly posting the coffin of the head of state, President William Ruto, leaving the State House, accompanied by the military. He had been charged in the year 2024, and as of yesterday, the 19th of February 2026, the judgment gave a ruling wherein our client was acquitted under Section 215 of the Criminal Procedure Code. And what the court noted is that there was an aggressive derogation of constitutional rights of our client because he was subjected to a process of the law without due regard to procedure and without due regard to his constitutional rights. In the judgment, the court noted that through the witness by one representative from Safaricom PLC, that Safaricom PLC, who was the service provider of the subject phones that were under investigation, gave out forensic information regarding our client's mobile phone without any court order or without any warrant to that effect. And so the court had noted that it is important for due process to happen, and even as this matter had a lot of public interest, the constitutional rights must be upheld, and we have the guiding Constitution of Kenya 2010 that guides law enforcers, including the DCI, the DPP, and other investigative offices, to ensure that they prescribe and discharge their mandate within the provisions of the Constitution. And to that effect, after the judgment was delivered yesterday, on the 19th of February 2026, we were instructed firmly by our client, David Mokaya, the university student, to write to Safaricom so that they may accept liability out of the judgment that was entered, and to offer compensation to pay him for the absolute derogation of his constitutional rights. Now, we gave Safaricom, we gave them 48 hours for which they are supposed to respond, and we are waiting as we are still within the time of 48 hours. And should they fail to admit liability on their part and compensate our client, we will be moving to court urgently to recover against them and institute legal proceedings against them without any further reference made to them, of compensating our clients to up to 200 million shillings, so that this can serve as a lesson to each and every institution, be it the government, be it public and private entities, to ensure that in whatever they do, the common mwananchi's rights should be protected. Because this constitution, when it was ratified, it was supposed to cover each and every Kenyan, and no Kenyan is above the law. Even if the complaint was against the head of state, we must move in a way as though we are governed by laws. And so we are waiting in the fullness of time to Safaricom either admitting liability and opting to pay our client for compensation, or we move to court and let the courts decide in the interest of justice.